So, have you ever heard of hydraulic sorting? When you were on tour with at the Grand Canyon with the geologist or whatever, did they ever mention hydraulic sorting? Has anyone ever said to you layers could have been formed by hydraulic sorting? No, they never have. And here this is a toy sand art. It's called, and it perfectly demonstrates the principle of hydraulic sorting. What we have here is two different size grains of sand, the larger size being black, the smaller size being white, and you would think that they would just eventually homogenize into sort of a gray colored sand. But because of the way they flow like this, it flows like this, those grains do not mix together. They sort themselves out automatically uh, as they flow into layers. Let's see if we can get it to do something extra. And so hydraulic sorting is clearly the explanation of all the layers in the rock everywhere, and it's something they've kept from you. Just no one ever mentioned it to you, and that it was a possible explanation. But here you can see layers forming. What you can imagine is there's a giant cataclysm up in Nova Scotia, earthquakes and volcanoes and such, and pulverized rock is sent in a current rushing across the bottom of a then shallow sea. It goes across the eastern United States toward the south. When it hits southern Colorado, it hits deep water, and that turbidite is what that's called. That's a current that's just full of particles and sediment. That turbidite hydroplanes across the bottom of the shallow ocean. When it gets to deep water over southern Colorado, it just starts releasing all that sediment. And as all that sediment falls to the bottom of the then shallow ocean, it separates into these layers. Then that area is uplifted. That's called an orogeny. There's a huge uplift of the central. It's now the central United States, really from pole to pole, and that sediment dried out and became the rock layers that we see today. Hydraulic sorting, that's what did it.